Tonight, from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's the NFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports.
The fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round. We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And leading them out is their fifth-year quarterback.
All in all, he was pretty solid in the victory in the wild card round and threw a couple of touchdowns. And when it comes to quarterback play, you'd always love spectacular. But in the playoffs, you'll take solid. And that's exactly what they're looking for from him again in this contest.
They go play action here on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And, look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
From the gun, it's Lance. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And they'll work this down inside the 30. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And Lance now to throw. This pass into the hands of Bellinger. And he'll be brought down at the 27. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Lance on third down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The Lance going to throw. Wilson's got it complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. Here's Lance. Buying time to his left. And Lance will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact there at the end of the play. And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's 1st and goal. This is caught. Touchdown 49ers. Daniel Bellinger from 8 yards out. And the 49ers are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Things could just not have started any better for them. They get the turnover, the football right away, able to capitalize on offense for 6.
And we're talking about setting a tone in any game, right? The first points of a ball game. How about during the playoffs? Vitally important, and they've done that in this one.
An extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Out is Mexico City now to go on offense. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader. Well, if you have man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
He's got a man complete. And all the way in for the touchdown. Dameon Pierce, 71 yards. And the Diablos are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
They fake the handoff. Now Lance. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They're going to look to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4 down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Pierce will try to pick it up. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw here. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Going for it with Pierce. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, here's Pierce. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And the 49ers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, That play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. Now an injured player here, so a stoppage, and that's Jamison Williams who's shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Lance looking to throw it. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to have a Niners first down as he gets this up past the 30 to the 32. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you'll have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it and pick up first downs.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Lance to throw on 3rd and 1. That's caught. It's Coleman. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
And Lance's throw brought in by Bellinger. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Meanwhile, Lance's throw taken in by Samuel. And they'll work this down inside the 30. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. 7-7, our score after 1. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Lance. He's got Bellinger. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. Now Lance. Being chased out left. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Jamison Williams. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Niners have taken the lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Out is Mexico City now to go on offense. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
First and 10, it's Pierce. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. There's Chris Olave. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Pierce takes it straight ahead. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to the ground, this time Cook. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. They'll set up a throw. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. On 3rd down, here's Pierce. Now this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. Looking to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A big-time sack there on 4th down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Jamison Williams with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. In the 2nd quarter and already his 2nd touchdown reception. Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game. And I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Pierce now up the middle. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. They go again with Pierce. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time. He'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So they bring their punter out there now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here. And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Third down, here's McCaffrey. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and out will come the offense as they take over. Out is Mexico City now to go on offense. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll set up to throw. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now back to throw. And he'll just get rid of it. So they bring out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll take this to about the 24, a gain of 3. Lance going to try and throw on 3rd down here. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And Lance's throw going into the hands of Williams. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Here's Lance to throw it. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And they're going to work this down at about the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Again, it's Lance. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. To throw again on 2nd down. Lance. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Lance. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. As they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. The kick by Bass is good. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's got room. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
So a roughing the passer penalty, never one that you like to see.
Not at all, and especially when you're in that final push of the season. You can't afford to get your quarterback hurt before the playoffs roll around, and we know they'll be here before you know it.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Back to throw here. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round.
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter.
A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Not the way you envision things to start out the 3rd quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Flush to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Desmond Ridder.
A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Diablos take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Throwing now is Lance. Slant route connects with Deebo Samuel.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
To throw, it's Lance.
Flush, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. After the sack on first down, Lance eluding the pressure, and he's going to go down again. Cameron Jordan in there to drop him. It sacks on first and second downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long.
Lance now to throw.
Steps away to his left. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. Here's Johnny Hekker now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Pierce gets this one running right. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
And they'll go right back to Pierce.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
This is fielded at the 27. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the 49ers settling in for their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Throwing is Lance on 3rd down.
Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Flying in to pick up that sack, Jordan Brooks.
Here's Johnny Hekker now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Looking right sideline. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
Pass caught by Olave. What a grab. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll drop to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
And he'll be brought down at the 27. Here's Pierce on the counter.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
They're going to look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cook. And out of bounds right around the 20. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Handoff right side to Pierce.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Back to throw. And a quick throw here that's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 8 yards out.
And the Diablos have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Well, time to let those folks know who are tuning in looking for the late local news. We may be a moment because we've got a game again.
And, partner, except for those on the West Coast where it'll be seen in its regular time, right? That's the way it works, doesn't it? But how about that? Big-time drive right there. If they're going to have any chance, they needed a touchdown there, and they went right down the field and worked their way into the end zone.
Sanders now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. And this one not officially in the bag, but it's looking more and more like you and I are going to be in these same seats next week for a game to go to the Super Bowl.
And it's contrary to our meeting with the visitors, wasn't it? Remember when we went over to their hotel before the game, and one of the themes they kept hitting us with was, let's put the pressure on the #1 seed and see if they can handle it. Let's do that. Well, they're the #1 seed for a reason. Best team all year long. They're showing it again in this game.
A gain of 8 there on the play, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
57 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Here's Lance. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Now a play fake. Lance.
Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. The Niners on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Lance going to throw.
Dancing to his left. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he's able to get this to the...
Now Sean McDermott going to throw out the challenge flag. A good call there by Sean McDermott to throw the flag.
Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And this certainly a key moment in this game, trailing by 3, 4th quarter with a spot in the championship game next weekend on the line.
Play action. They'll throw. He'll buy some time right.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And they'll send out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday. Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first. This is McCaffrey on the give. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Oh, no, he lost the football. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
That takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's the 2nd and 7. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Pierce will try to pick it up. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. 3rd down, trying to get a little bit closer. From here, the field goal would be 55 yards. They'll look to throw here. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now here's a throw that's complete. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here. Back to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. 1st and 10, it's Pierce. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play in this football game. And he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. But Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without. About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. Back to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. And he wisely will throw that one away. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This is an easy one, 23-yarder. Sanders' kick is good, and we are all tied here in the final stages. So a big kick to get this back to even. Yet now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get it to overtime yet. So now as a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense, just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you. But you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two, play the best defense you can, and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
Meanwhile, Lance's throw taken in by Samuel. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now a dump off here complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Lance back to throw. Over the middle, caught by Bellinger. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. First down now, but that clock rolling. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
And now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. A handoff, Coleman between the tackles, and he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Another run, this time McCaffrey. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. McCaffrey running up the middle, down right around the 25. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. The kick by Bass is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The 49ers get the win here at home, as we say.